Hello, my movie lovers. Today we have in our video one of the popular movie of 2006, Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog tells the story of Johnny Truelove, a young drug dealer living in Southern California. Johnny leads a luxurious lifestyle surrounded by friends, drugs, and parties. He is known for his ruthlessness and ability to control his entourage. Johnny enters into a conflict with one of his friends, Jake Mazursky, over a drug debt. Jake is unable to repay the debt, creating tension between them. In an attempt to get repaid, Johnny and his friends decide to kidnap Jake's younger brother, Zach, to use him as a hostage. Zach, a teenager unaware of his brother's problems, gets drawn into a world full of drugs and violence. Despite being a hostage, he quickly becomes part of Johnny's crew. Zach begins to enjoy the attention and freedom his captors provide him, not realizing the seriousness of his situation. As Zach adapts to his new surroundings in the company of Johnny and his friends, his parents and the police are searching for him everywhere. The situation with his disappearance raises serious concerns and wide public resonance. Despite all these circumstances, Johnny continues to lead his usual life, full of carelessness, parties, and drugs, ignoring the seriousness of the situation and the potential consequences for himself and his friends. In this new world, Zach finds friends among his captors. He quickly integrates into their circle, starts participating in their parties, and even begins a romantic relationship with one of the girls in the group. Initially, Zach feels excited and even somewhat free, forgetting the reality of his position as a hostage. His captors also start to see him more as a friend than a prisoner, further blurring the lines between right and wrong in their interaction. Over time, Johnny begins to realize that the situation with Zach could have serious consequences. He faces a decision that could change his life: release Zach, risking being caught and facing trial, or continue to hold him, exacerbating his crimes. Johnny's internal conflict intensifies as he tries to weigh his options, while the pressure from the police and public increases. This internal struggle of Johnny reflects the broader theme of the film about youth, irresponsibility, and the consequences of criminal actions. Gradually, the situation worsens, and Johnny understands that his decisions may have irreversible consequences, not only for himself, but also for all involved parties. The situation reaches a critical point when Johnny realizes that the situation with Zach is becoming increasingly dangerous and uncontrollable. He finds himself facing a difficult choice: release Zach, which could lead to his arrest and prosecution, or continue to hold him hostage, further compounding his crimes. At this moment, Johnny makes a fatal decision: to kill Zach to cover up his actions and avoid responsibility. To execute this sinister plan, Johnny and his friends take Zach to a secluded location. Under Johnny's pressure, one of the group members commits the murder. This act becomes the culmination of the film, demonstrating the extreme ruthlessness and moral degradation of Johnny's group. Zach's murder is a shocking and tragic moment, underscoring the senselessness and cruelty of their actions. After Zach's murder, an intensive police operation begins to capture Johnny and his gang. The investigation reveals the full depth of their crimes, and soon Johnny and his friends are arrested. The film reaches its climax in court, where Johnny and his accomplices face the reality and consequences of their actions. Alpha Dog concludes, leaving viewers to ponder the weight of choices and the consequences that come with living on the edge of the law. The film deeply touches on themes of influence, responsibility, and loss of innocence, showing how quickly young lives can be destroyed due to thoughtless decisions and a criminal lifestyle. This story, based on real events, leaves viewers with a strong aftertaste and important questions about morality and human behavior.